world, one of the hottest topics is about greenhouse gas emissions and your personal carbon footprint. But what if I told you that the most powerful decision you can have to actually impact the world, to reduce the effect of global warming, isn't about what car you drive, what type of clothes you buy, but it is what type of food you eat. We are often told that this impact is very complex, but all evidence points to one simple, profound truth. The food we eat shapes our bodies, our world, and even our consciousness. Today in this video, we are going to understand, as revealed by the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Bhagavan Sri Nithyananda Paramashivam, the true cost of our diet. Not just monetarily, but looking at the larger picture too. Let us start with an individual's carbon footprint. The single biggest source of greenhouse gas emissions isn't industry or transport. It is food. And the kind of food we eat makes a monumental difference. For a person who consumes meat, they generate 3.3 tons of carbon dioxide per year. Comparing that to a vegan diet, just 1.5 tons. That is less than half. So taking this first point, just by switching from a non-veg diet to a vegetarian diet, you will be cutting your carbon emissions in half. To give a little bit more perspective, to produce 1 kilogram of beef, it produces the same amount of emissions as driving a car for 63 miles. For 1 kilogram of vegetables, it's equivalent to just 7 miles. The difference is stark. Even water makes a difference. It takes over 15,000 liters of water to produce 1 kg of beef versus just 300 liters for a kg of potatoes. As Swamiji says, the largest carbon footprint on earth is by the non-veg and dairy industry.
The environmental toll is staggering, but the price that we pay with our own health is just as high. The EPA reports that 95% of the pesticide residue in our diet comes from meat, fish, and dairy. The so-called diseases of our civilization, like heart disease, high blood pressure, and diabetes, are far less common in vegetarians. It transcends just personal health. It is an economic crisis. Diet-related chronic diseases cost the US economy a staggering $1 trillion every year. In Hinduism, our ancient scriptures have known this for a millennia. The Manusmriti says that anyone involved in the process of bringing meat to the table, from the one who permits the killing, to the one who does the killing, to the one who sells the meat, to the ones who handle the meat, to the ones who cook the meat, to the ones who serve the meat, till the person who eats the meat, are all considered murderers. Because as Swamiji has revealed, our bodies are not designed for this. The human body is naturally designed for vegetarian food. Dumping non-vegetarian food into it is like sending 20,000 volts of current into a generator designed for 220 volts. It will obviously get fused. Beyond the physical, our food has a profound spiritual impact. The principle is very simple. You become what you eat.
When an animal is killed, its muscles and cells store the biomemory of pain and fear. When we ingest that, we absorb those depressing and binding thought currents. It becomes nearly impossible to achieve higher states of consciousness and manifest the powers of Paramashiva when our very cells are vibrating with the trauma of another being. This connects directly to the global crisis that we are seeing today. Nearly every pandemic that has plagued humanity, from measles to influenza and even COVID-19, have first originated in animals, often from the horrific conditions of factory farms. And perhaps most urgently, there is the crisis of hunger. Every 3.6 seconds, a person dies of starvation. Yet, if we simply fed the crops we grow to humans instead of livestock, we could feed an additional 4 billion people. And this is not just something I am saying. This is what the statistics are saying. Swamiji reveals, I am warning the whole world. Within the next 15 years, you will be able to support the whole population with food only if we switch to a vegetarian diet. The choice is clear. It's a choice between a cycle of destruction or a path of healing. In the ancient Hindu scriptures, time and again, the greatest truth of ahimsa paramo dharmaha has been repeated again and again. Even by simple logic, a vegetarian diet is the best. But especially for you, if you are on the path towards enlightenment, if you have the desire within you to achieve the ultimate, there is no other way. If you enjoyed this video, give it a like, share it with your friends and family who will enjoy this too. Subscribe for more videos like this, and if you are ready to transform your life, join Nithyananda Gurukul.